right, this is Choral Reading, A Woman's Guide to Being Appropriate.
I've only ever heard bisexual women.
Nobody likes a bossy girl.
I wanted to take me for
A
a
dude
ride.
called me the
I
F
don't see
slur.
people of my culture, but white individuals in miniskirts and plaid shirts.
She didn't want her sons to get the wrong message.
I grew up thinking that the new colors dominated by
I hate having to justify why I don't do silly things.
Can you think of the mothers of sons the next time you go shopping?
What should a woman be?
submissive,
Dependent.
A loving mother.
Supportive wife.
Feminine.
A woman should not be
bold, beautiful,
bossy.
Confident.
effeminate.
I have a baby girl, full of hope, full of dreams, yet innocent to the realities of the world. How do I do this? How do I raise her?
Do not raise her to be a feminist.
A feminist? What is a feminist?
A feminist is not likable.
Not agreeable.
But it sounds like female. Why is that bad?
Feminists are too strong, too aggressive, too isolating,
Anti-men.
And unattractive.
Why is feminist such a negative word? What does it even mean? I matter. I matter equally. Not if only.
Not as long as.
I matter always.
Full stop.
The world is full of people who do not like powerful women.
Powerful women are still the exception.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Beyonce,
Michelle Obama. Stacey Abrams.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
We know these names because there are so few.
So few that we're not cast into the shadows to play a role in darkness created by society. Like Claudette Colvin, Rosalind Franklin, their stories matter.
Now think of names of powerful men. Oh, sorry. You need more time.
I've only ever heard people slut-shame bisexual women. They say we're dirty and inappropriate. I've never heard someone tell a bisexual man that they could turn them straight if given the chance.
When Kamala Harris was elected vice president, the press grabbed onto the fact that her husband was quitting his job.
When Joe Biden was elected president, the hot story was that his wife wasn't quitting her job for the first time in history.
Why is this still a thing?
Feminism is understanding that the knowledge of cooking does not come pre-installed in a vagina. Feminism is understanding that marriage is not a prize or achievement to a woman.
Feminism is rejecting certain colors being attached to girls
And to boys.
And why should a neutral always get stuck with gray?
Period.
Feminism is rejecting the idea that a husband allows his wife to do anything. Help your daughter matter.
When her dad says he babysits, it matters.
When kids see mom doing more household chores and childcare,
It matters.
When her brothers are encouraged to man up and not cry.
It matters.
When men would help out more and women would just ask.
It matters. What should a woman be?
Conservative. Quiet.
Dependent.
Supporting.
A woman should not be
Bold. Beautiful. Effeminate.
Confident.
bossy.
I have a little girl, a sweet pigtailed girl, full of hope, full of dreams, yet innocent to the realities of the world. How do I do this? How do I raise her?
do not raise her to be bossy.
Bossy.
Bossy,
Bossy.
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 A bossy girl is unlikable.
A bossy girl is a mean girl.
Aggressive. Self-promotional.
Guess who gets called bossy a lot?
5-year-old girls.
And who calls them bossy?
Adults. Girls who take on a leadership role are often told they are bossy.
And that tone suggests that bossy is bad.
A confident girl who is labeled bossy instantly has her self-image shot down.
And her shy friend who saw it happen may never even try to stand up for herself.
The cookie-cutter, quiet, submissive white woman is seen as the perfect woman. And the girls that don't fit into that mold,
The fat ones.
The ones of color.
The LGBTQ ones.
The tomboys. The ones with disabilities.
are more
bossy girl. You should find a new friend who will be a better influence on you. A teacher, and she was talking about me. And for the rest of my middle school career, I shied away from every leadership opportunity I was faced with.
Why not, instead of girls being seen and not heard, to be compliant and quiet? We encourage our girls to
Ask questions.
Challenge stigmas.
create art.
Defend the underprivileged.
Help your daughter matter.
When her kindergarten teacher labels her as bossy, but her male classmate as assertive, it matters.
When confident black girls get spun into a stereotype for simply being loud and black,
It matters.
When you answer her questions with, because I said so.
It matters.
When kids see their teachers as women, but their principals, mayors, and presidents are all men,
It matters.
when women are still the exception,
It matters. What should a woman be?
Over emotional.
Ladylike.
Perfect.
Quiet.
A woman should not be.
bold, beautiful,
Effeminate.
Bossy.
confident.
I have a girl, a preteen, full of questions, full of anxiety, full of a desire to be herself, yet pressured to fit in. How do I do this? How do I raise her?
Do not raise her to be confident.
confident girls are intimidating.
Confident girls are full of themselves.
Confident girls are sexual deviants.
Confident girls are whores.
I went out walking on a perfect summer day when a car slowed down and two boys shouted at me to get in because they wanted to take me for a ride.
I was 13 the first time I was carpool.
I was 11 the first time I was harassed.
I was 15 the first time I was assaulted.
I'm not your mama's teacher, I'm freaking 30.
1 in 10 American girls have been catcalled before her 11th birthday.
That's 4th grade
For those of you keeping track.
1 in 5 girls under 18 have been kissed or touched without their consent.
Girls who are subjected to this behavior tend to
Shy away from leadership.
Perform more poorly in school. I grew up seeing magazine covers dominated by white women. I grew up with being the only Hispanic classmate. I grew up making school presentations about white women who have done some great stuff. Now it's 2021 and not much has changed.
When I was younger, my stepmom had rules on what I couldn't wear. I wasn't allowed to wear bikini to the pool because she didn't want her sons to get the wrong message. Meanwhile, they were allowed to wear their swim trunks with no shirts.
Help your daughter matter. When sexuality is shamed, it matters.
When girls in school flip through confetti-filled textbooks only to be invited to after parties of the white man's accomplishments,
It matters.
When society uses men as being strong as the reason that they have more power.
It matters.
When women are encouraged to cover up to protect men,
It matters.
When a teacher asks for some strong men to help curate items,
It matters.
when men do not call the sexual harassment of their friends.
It matters. What should a woman be?
modest.
Pretty.
Feminine.
Ladylike.
A woman should not be.
Bold.
Effeminate.
bossy.
confident, beautiful.
I have a girl, a teenager, full of uncertainty, awkward, wants so much to make her mark on the world and feels weighed down by the expectations placed upon her. How do I do this? How do I raise her?
Do not raise her to be beautiful.
She is too smart to be beautiful.
Too boyish.
Too loud.
Too dark.
Too fat.
Women have been trained to justify everything about their appearance.
They have to work harder to prove they deserve the job. I got the job because I worked hard.
Women have learned to justify not being girly.
They justify to avoid being an outcast.
I like to wear suits sometimes. Once, a dude called me the F slur for wearing a suit. Why does he care?
Look at Pinterest.
Movies.
Magazines.
Television.
Girls learn early on what the mainstream finds attractive.
Straight hair. Slim waists. White.
I wanted to cut my hair short, but was told I'd look like a boy. I questioned who I was because what I liked, people considered
boyish. I find myself trying to justify the masculine things I do. I hate to have to justify why I don't do girly things, that I have to have a reason not to be.
If she wants to wear makeup, let her. If she wants to cut her hair, let her.
If she wants to wear heels, let her.
If she wants to free her curls, let her.
If she wants to wear a suit, let her.
Appearance does not define a person. That person is defined by within.
I live the life of constantly being told I look better when my hair is straightened. I was told my natural hair needs to be tamed and is too big. I live the life of not finding myself in my own culture communities because of the stereotypes tied against my Afro-Latina background. I'm too black for my Hispanic community.
Help your daughter matter.
Would women have to justify makeup?
No makeup.
Straight hair? Natural hair?
Dresses,
Suits.
it matters.
When a white person wears cornrows and it's the fashion trend, but unprofessional when a black person wears the same style,
It matters.
When women who wear heels or makeup have to prove their intelligence or worth before anyone will listen to them.
It matters.
When women hear, you look prettier when you smile on a daily basis,
It matters. What should a woman be?
Submissive.
Seen, but not heard.
know her place.
A woman should not be
Effeminate.
bossy,
Confident.
beautiful, bold.
I am a woman. I want to make positive changes, lead, set examples for young girls. Yet, I have all this history. How do I do this? How do I make change?
Do not be bold.
Bold women are bossy women.
Bold women just need to sit down.
Shut up! Bold women need to be put in their place.
Bold women need to blend in more.
Our society teaches girls to be likable, to be nice.
To be false.
And we do not teach boys the same.
This is harmful.
Girls spend time being nice to people who do them harm.
Sexual predators.
Violent partners, racist leaders.
I don't see people of my culture, but white individuals in miniskirts and plaid cardigans. I want to see people of color wearing these aesthetics from past and present, wearing their kinky curls proudly. It makes me wonder if the world is progressing in diversity or taking steps backwards without even noticing. How do I tell people that I think this is wrong without them looking at me negatively?
We have a world full of women who are unable fully to excel.
Because they have for so long been conditioned to fold themselves into shapes to make themselves likable.
So instead of likable,
Be honest.
Be kind.
Be brave.
And remember that you too deserve kindness of others.
And if something makes you uncomfortable,
question it.
Speak up.
Say it.
Recognize your privilege. Shout it out.
because if you don't,
It might go unnoticed.
Help women matter.
When I'm told I act too nice for a black person,
It matters. When my teacher won't use my preferred pronouns.
It matters.
when my teacher laughs about mispronouncing my name,
It matters.
When jokes about rape are commonplace,
It matters. What should a woman be?
confident,
powerful,
fearless,
spoken,
smart,
Independent.
Unique,
Strong.
proud, respected.
Capable.
passionate,
A woman should be
Effeminate.
bossy,
confident,
Beautiful.
bold. Shrink, they say.
be
small, and soft.
full of sugar and spice and everything nice.
smile pretty.
avoid the messiness of dirt.
This is what we were told.
Know your place. It is not without the help of our brothers along the way.
So we raise our voices.
Because there is no choice but to hear us sing now.
The varied perils of our voices.
Singing,
The mothers.
The wives.
the daughters.
Let us
lead.
We balance the soft, rounded curves of compassion.
with the jagged flamed fire of power and passion.
We wrangle with the naysayers and we grapple with inhibitions. We move mountains,
Shift tides,